So hello and welcome everybody. It's so nice to be with you here tonight. We're going to just jump right in and get started with our meditation this evening. So I'd like to invite you to gently draw your eyes closed, find a comfortable seat. If you do want to lie down, if that's more comfortable for you, by all means feel free to do so. We're going to start in that nice cozy seat, hands rest somewhere on the lap, maybe on the legs, and just gently draw the eyes closed. Let's take a couple of moments to just let ourselves arrive here and now before we start with the shamatha technique. Take a moment just to release the day you've had, possibly even the week you've had so far. And also take a moment to let go of anything that's left to do today or for the rest of the week. Grant yourself permission to be here now. For the next 10 minutes or so, there's nothing else you have to do but to just be here in your body, wherever you're seated in your room. And as you're here, getting centered, allowing yourself to arrive, I'd like to introduce to you a mantra, a phrase, a concept, however you want to look at it. But I want to present the idea to you that you are perfect exactly as you are right now. So a lot of the times we go out into our lives, into ourselves, and we always look for what needs improvement. That's life. We're always looking to grow. However, when we do so, sometimes it tends to have a negative effect on ourselves and how we view our lives. I want you to imagine it as though, no matter what you believe, if the biggest source, whether that's God, the universe, something external from you, whatever fits your schema, if whatever you believed as the highest power came to you and sat in front of you right now and said, your name, I love you for who you are right now in this moment. You are perfect. You're a masterpiece. Every hair on your head I put there for you. Every part of your body is exactly how it should be. If you could truly believe that you were divine perfection, or you are divine perfection, how would you feel? You are the best version of you. Sometimes we want to go out and compare ourselves to other people, other things, other accomplishments that people have done, and set ourselves as looking at those and our worth as looking at those, rather than saying, hey, this is who I am today, and I'm the best version of me, and there's only one me that exists in this world. So take a couple moments, maybe you repeat the mantra or the idea or the thought that I am perfect, just as I am today. Notice what comes up when you repeat that thought or mantra. Maybe you instantly come up with rebuttals as to why you're not. Maybe it just feels good to think. If you knew this was the truth, how would you go about your days and your life, and how would you present yourself in the world? I am perfect, just as I am today. So maybe you use this as your theme to your week, or just for this evening, or maybe you just totally let it go, but just wanted to present that to you, the concept that you truly are perfect, just as you are today, right in this moment. Everything about you and your life is perfect. It's exactly as it should be. On that note, let's get started with our shamatha technique. So I'm going to set our timer, and if you have not already established a seated posture with the legs gently crossed in front of you, maybe on a cushion, if you are on a chair, ankles directly below the knees, hands rest on the thighs or just above the knees. And I'm going to set our timer for us. Alrighty, and if your eyes are still closed, just gently begin to peel them open and cast your gaze down towards the ground beneath you. Gently bring your awareness to the base of your body Allow yourself to root down, just surrendering your weight towards the ground beneath you. Begin to lengthen the back body, stacking one vertebra on top of another, slowly growing up towards the sky as you rise. Relax the shoulders down the back body. The back is strong and firm. Soften your chest, the rib cage, and let the belly just press outwards. Allow the arms to rest down by your sides, elbows just kind of hang in space as the hands gently and effortlessly rest on the legs. Soften the chest even more, imagining expanding and softening the space around the heart. So the back of the heart, the sides, and the space between the heart and the chest. Imagine the space all around there, cradling your heart center. Continue to lift through the neck, the sides, the front, the back, as the chin is parallel with the ground beneath you. Head lifts up towards the ceiling, reaching up towards the ethers as it's light and balanced. Relax the top of your head. Soften the forehead. Relax the eyes as you allow the eyes to simply take in the visual field rather than trying to see. Soften the jaw, the cheeks. Relax the lips. And soften your teeth. Allow the tongue to float down away from the roof of your mouth. Soften the ears and the back of the head. You are perfect just as you are in this time and this space, right here and now. Begin to connect with your divine perfection through your breath. The effortless flow of the inhales and exhales, can you feel them within the nose? Notice how it feels to breathe and how perfect your body is at keeping you alive, simply drawing air in and out. Connect to that sensation, the feeling, as you now bring your awareness to the chest, the heart center. Yet again, feeling the inhales and exhales expand and contract the area around the heart. The chest lifts and lowers with the inhales and exhales. Feel into the perfection of the body breathing itself. How perfectly you are crafted to breathe, to just be. Allow your awareness to lower a little bit further towards the belly, the rib cage. Feel the lungs expand and contract as the torso expands, opens, contracts, and gently closes. Let yourself just feel the breath flow in and out of you, tuning in to that subtle spiritual quality of the breath. Something that lots of the times during the day we take for granted. Let yourself just feel the beautiful divine perfection of your body breathing, allowing it to remind you how perfect you are right now. And as you sink deeper and deeper into the feeling of every inhale and exhale, notice that the mind will think, and that's okay. Every thought is perfect. Allow yourself to just be with the mind thinking. Be compassionate to yourself. We're here to practice. As the mind thinks, some thoughts may just sound like murmurs in the background as you stay with the feeling of every inhale and exhale. We're just going to let those thoughts be. However, if you begin to think so much so that you forget about feeling every inhale and exhale, we're simply going to label that thinking and then find our way back to feeling the breath. So take a couple moments to practice, to notice when the mind drifts away, to simply come back, to notice how perfect you are, and let yourself just be with every thought that takes you away, to be with the process of coming back to the breath, and to let go of any judgment and notice that everything that happens in your practice is what's meant to be. So take a couple moments, feel the breath, and when you get totally distracted by the mind, navigate on back. Take your time. Just be with yourself and your body. Gently bring your practice to a close. Maybe you give yourself some subtle movements or close the eyes. Just find what feels good right now. And we'll eventually meet up with the palms touching out heart center and the eyes softly closed. Take a couple of moments to observe how you feel right now. Bring your awareness to your mind. Notice how it feels. Come up with a word to describe the state of your mind right now. Gently draw your awareness to the body and notice how it feels. What word describes the state of your body right now? And take a moment to tune into your emotional well-being. What emotion do you feel right in this moment? And tune in, just observe and let it be. Noticing that no matter how you feel right now, whether you regard that as positive or negative, that it's perfect, that you're perfect. Your practice is perfect. There's no good or bad practice. It just is. Tune into the divine perfection within and all around you and give yourself a gentle smile. Truly thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating your time to your practice, your health, your life, and to the connection with that something more in life. And thank you very much for sharing your beautiful energy with me and everybody else who practiced with us today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.